Suiting up. See you on the ramp.
Hope we're all that ready. Callow? All right.
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months. What?
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on EOS. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
I think I'm still messed up by what happened with my dad.
There hasn't been much time to process it.
No, I mean, I think I'm still feeling it. Like, hearing things. Other than Sam.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down. You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
You got this, right? Hell. There. Set us down at this nav point.
What are we even supposed to do here?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and, ultimately, hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like Habitat 7, that signal we scan must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
How would they know? They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make EOS a home.
Finally off the Nexus, we're on a planet. We do just land the Tempest on the planet, which doesn't seem like a good idea. I guess we don't use shuttles on this game. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, we're at Site 1. A lot of buildings, not a lot of people. Not a huge surprise, that, though. Let's go check this one out. I mean, it does have a marker on it.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
So that door's locked. Not every door's locked, but that one is. Also, there's apparently a car here somewhere. Wonder if we're gonna get our hands on that. Hold on, there's stuff to scan.
This provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
Why did you just say that? Didn't I already get that tutorial? I could have sworn we already got that tutorial. Well, there's something else here we gotta find. This precious Milky Way research data that's just lagging way behind.
Got a code lock key.
Handy. It'll get us in.
Well, that was easy. And of course, we have audio logs. I mean, this is an abandoned sci-fi place. Of course there's going to be tons of audio logs lying around.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our tracks. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
We found a code. We have to go back and use it now. But I really want to find some more scans, because I really need that Milky Way data. I want to build more Milky Way gear. Probably won't get to be able to do a whole lot of that. At least not right now. Even though there's tons of stuff of ours lying around, you can't scan a lot of it. Anyways, this door is unlocked now. And what do we got in here? Bunch of empty rooms.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay.
Okay, so let's just give this place a jump. Let's hook up to the battery in the Tempest. And just... that should work, right? I mean, it's basically the same thing. I'm sure this will work. You may notice there's a flashing something in the back of the menus. I don't know why that happens. It's a little annoying, and it's going to happen kind of every time we look at anything. So I hope it's not too distracting. Oh, wait. Something to scan. Let's do it. Oh, that was pitiful. Like, you see what I mean? Milky Way stuff is just kind of hard to come by, although we're sort of surrounded by it right now. You just can't scan most of this stuff. This is a box. You need to scan a box? It's a box. This is a terminal. You know what that is already. Can't scan any of that.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell was Addison thinking, sending us here? Eos might have looked great back in the Milky Way, but up close, it's a hellscape. Farthingale's on my case to stay positive. Put on a brave face for the rest of the team. But I can't shake the feeling that I'm gonna die out here.
The people here ran into the same problem as on the other habitat. This planet is terrible, but it looked nice. Let's check this thing out.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we go outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
I should mention this. Since I'm now using the adept profile, my jumps are biotic jumps. And my dodges are now biotic dodges, too. Kinda neat when you change your profile to something like that. One of them actually has, like, teleportations. It's pretty neat, but I can't use that one just yet.
Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Okay, most of this place is cut off until we restore the power, so we should probably get started on doing that. Hold on, there's lots of little junk around we can steal. And there is one other thing we can do. It's very important. Do it in a minute. Gotta go over here.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. You get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we can hunt that signal down.
Got some minerals. This is obviously used for crafting stuff. And you can see the shield right there. There is a perimeter around the site. You go outside there, you're going to start taking radiation damage, and that's no good, so let's just try to avoid that. It's a pretty wide perimeter, though, so it's not that big of a deal. Like, you shouldn't accidentally walk through it when you're fighting or something. Almost missed this. Okay, we gotta get up here. Can't open that box. It looks like the one you can open, but it's not.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here. We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
So you're a salvager. Got a name? I'm Ryder.
Clancy. Making an honest living by... Wait, Ryder? As in Pathfinder? The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
I like how he thought we were in a Ket ship. Does he not have a window? Can he not just see the Tempest? I don't know if Ket ships look like that. Just throwing that out there.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Okay, we can't press the button down there. We gotta press the button up there instead. We gotta really hold E for this one, guys.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he used his clearance to sneak off the station. Make some credits on the side.
Don't sound so impressed.
I always get nervous trying to scan something mid-conversation, because it tends to cut the conversations off, and that's annoying. Let's just try and avoid that. But it also means I'm probably going to just be standing around waiting for people to stop talking while right in front of a scannable thing a lot.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
Okay. The thing is here. We can't use it. Because, you know, it doesn't work. Hold on, let's get this real quick. So Clancy mentioned that Ket might show up if we do this.
We've got company.
Oh, there they are. What? Windows sound. Uh-oh. Hey, look at that. There's a Ket ship and there's a Tempest. How could you possibly think the Tempest is a Ket ship? So there's a lovely biotic combo there. A little pull and a little lance. It's a great move. I'm going to use it all the time. Although lance on its own is also just really good. It's like warp, but it's faster. Oh, this gun is weak. Well, I guess what can you expect?
You weren't kidding about the Ket.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
I mean, it's only like 5 Ket. I don't think that's that big of a deal. I'm just saying, we faced worse. Okay. Any of these guys drop anything? It looks like they didn't. That's too bad, because we're actually going to start getting some good drops, like Ket armor and guns can drop, which is nice. It's nice that they finally added that in a Mass Effect game again.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Didn't get around to salvaging it yet?
I tried. It ain't that simple. Might be easier for a Pathfinder, though. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use.
Of course he's a vendor. What's he got? Well, he actually has the Raptor. That's a pretty good gun. And the Maddock is back. Oh, the Maddock. That's a lovely little semi-automatic weapon. Don't know if I should actually buy anything, though, because a lot of this stuff you can just kind of find. I'm not sure how much you actually want to buy. It is tempting, because the prices aren't that bad. I'll sell on my salvage, though.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
And yeah, he has a giant-ass window. And he couldn't see the Tempest out the window? And think, wait a minute, that has the Andromeda Initiative logo right on the side of it. That must be a cat ship.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now. Right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right that's worth investigating.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on, we better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
A new thing popped up on the screen there. So viability, we'll talk about a lot later, because it doesn't really matter right now. It's self-explanatory, kind of. It's just, hey, can you live on this planet yet? No, you can't. Not really. So, that's a thing we're trying to fix.
Really, Ryder?
What are these? They look awkward. Like, the design of the ship is nice and sleek, then it's like, oh. The ship has these weird things on it. I think it hurts the design, but that's just me. Let's look through all these buildings now.
Another code, like we already found.
Yeah, you can find the code from multiple datapads. Isn't that nice? Anyways. Since the power is back on, we can explore all these buildings, so there's all sorts of junk to get now. Like, look, there's a whole 2 containers in here. Oh, we just found some initiate armor. I already had that. That's the armor you start with. Well, I can sell the dupe. Of course, you can't just change your armor out in the field. Although you could do that in the first game. You can't do that anymore, right?
If walls could talk.
Actually, with enough sensory data, I might be able to reconstruct an image of the past.
Seriously? You can do that?
Normally, it would be impossible, but since this is an initiative building, I have access to a multitude of data and arrays.
Let's give it a shot.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
It actually worked. Is there audio?
Compiling now.
You step outside recently. There's nothing golden about EOS.
Not saying there won't be challenges, but we can do this, Wilcox. We have to. It's like we're listening to ghosts.
So here's another thing we can do around here. We can occasionally find some scans of people and hear what they were talking about. There's not a whole lot of these. First part of her last name is Fart. I bet she had a good time in school. What? Oh. They were both just gone. I was like, wait a minute. The AI pathfinding is a little iffy occasionally. Let's check out what's going on over here. I'm pretty sure we didn't go in this building yet. Or did we? Yeah, we did. I think. These buildings all look the same, okay? We did go in here already. Okay. So we just got to get our car. There's one hanging out over here, but wait, there's a thing somewhere nearby. It's the car, actually.
Special requisition. All-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad. 6-wheel drive. Jump jets. Just what you need.
The initiative only built a few.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
See what I mean about stuff getting cut off by other stuff? You gotta be careful when you play this game. So this is a side quest. It's just a research station. You can make stuff here if you want. You don't actually have to.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Yep. So, I mean, I don't really have anything I want to build that badly. So we can just leave. And let's get our car. Hold on a second. Okay. Feature, there's a ramp right here. You can just walk down. So we have to get a forward station here. Forward stations basically just let you restock your stuff, change your gear around, and you can fast travel between them. So it's good to get them down whenever you see a spot to land one. They also restore your life support. This is very important when you're exploring planets that are dangerous like this one is.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
So forward stations are very useful, actually. One of the most useful things about them is that you can fast travel to them, which some of these maps are actually pretty big. So that's very important. Don't think I want to change anything. Now, the initiative armor is just not really worth wearing because it's not that good, especially compared to this DLC stuff. I'll just keep the scavenger set. Made it is purple, so it's obviously amazing. But enough of this nonsense. We got a car. Is it gonna be the Mako 2.0? Is it gonna be the Hammerhead 2.0? I guess we'll have to see. So it's the Nomad. Got some things to say about this car. So it actually is better than the Mako when it comes to driving it. It controls good. It doesn't feel like it's a bar of soap. It's great when you drive it. It doesn't have any guns though. This is an issue because there are enemies that you'll be encountering.
Pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
But if you want to actually fight them, you have to stop and get out and shoot them. Or you could try to run them over, which doesn't work very well. You'd think it would. You'd think hitting something with a car would kill it, or at least knock it over and hurt it a lot. Yeah, it doesn't really happen that often. It takes kind of a lot of tries to run stuff over with this car, which is dumb. But it does control fine. It actually feels like a heavy car, unlike the Mako. So the Nomad can also be upgraded. We won't be doing that for a bit, though. And yeah, here we go. Radiation.
I can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Yes, and 6-wheel drive for when you have to go up a hill.
Get ready to fight!
It lets you don't turn as good in 6-wheel drive. But let's try to run these guys over. Yep, he's fine. He's totally fine. Let's try that again. Right on the wheels. Nope, he's still fine. Okay, this time. Oh, I actually got one. I got them both. Nice. Let's get this guy. Let's run him right over with the wheels. Okay, he was right under those wheels.
Speed bump!
Like, that barely works. Come on. At least let me crush things with the giant wheels. There's 6 of them. Look at that. Come on. Okay, I guess he might have gone under the middle. Let's get him right on the wheels this time. Look at that shit. Come on. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Finally. Jesus Christ. Oh, so that's a Sam memory. Let's get it. It's just hanging out there. May as well. So when you're out in a hazardous area, your life support will be draining. And to refill it, you gotta go back to a forward station.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Also, there's this. You can't do anything with this right now. And yeah, if you look quick enough, you'll notice that there's actually no one in the car. Like, you don't see Ryder sitting in the seat behind the wheel, which is kind of weird, I guess.
Signals coming from that structure up ahead.
And of course, the Nomad can also pull off some sick jumps. Oh, alright, yeah. Like, the Mako would have had a lot more problems with that little thing I just did there. Hitting like a tree. Oh god. There's something over there. Let's get it. One thing I like about the car, though, is when you get in and get out, it just kind of teleports you out of it. Which is nice. You didn't have to sit through an animation of Ryder, like, jumping out. You just, oh, you want to get back in the car? Okay. You're in. Done. Let's go. I like that. Especially since you need to get out of the car a lot. Because you really can't do anything in the car. Like, you can't pick up this stuff when you're in the car. Like, it doesn't have a way of doing that. But we're here. Gotta check this place out.
Picking up initiative tech nearby from above us.
There, look, up near that scaffolding.
Yeah, there's something up there. Hold on, let's do some scanning. Also, there's some kind of lines going out of there. Well, let's check that out in a second. Gonna get a bunch of data right now. Probably. Okay, you really didn't need to do that, Veteran. You could just walk around the thing. So you have to go up there. Well, let's do that. It's time for some platforming, guys. If you're gonna add a jump button, you gotta add climbing. Alright, that's mandatory.
It's slippery, but there's a great view.
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
Well, there's a thing here. It's a glyph, guys. We got a glyph. We scanned the hell out of it.
Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
Well, we got a glyph. That's important. Now we have to use the storage console, apparently. So, fall damage. I don't think there's fall damage. I'm not sure, because I always cancel it by dodging in midair. Also, there's a dead guy here.
Colonist from Site 1. Radiation got her.
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Avante, Tegan C, and get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If she's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give them more than closure. We'll finish what she started.
Yeah. What was she doing here? Do we know that yet?
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This would happen when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back up. Literally. Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle.
Alright, time to get off.
Don't like being sat on, huh? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
And now we can all bask in one of my favorite animations in the game. Look at it. Just take it in. Take it all in. Is she gonna blink? Please don't blink. Please fuck even that up. She's not blinking. Oh my god.
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
I know these things! From Habitat 7! Later! Just take them out!
I love that cutscene so much. So these guys are here.
They make a little bot!
And they're not that bad, actually. They don't have any shields or anything, so we can just biotic the hell out of them. Hold on. Well, so we met a new character. We can't really talk about that too much. Did that hit him? Yeah. Taking his sweet time floating in the air, though. So a very nice thing about this game is your power recharge timers are actually right around your crosshair now, which is so nice. This guy actually has a shield. Well, that was easy.
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
Ryder, you've been studying this Remnant technology? What have you learned?
Plenty. Not nearly enough. It's old, it uses glyphs, and it's well protected.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Well, that was a thing that happened. What a fantastic character, guys. Anyways, let's level up. I got 4 points. What do you guys got? Charge and Nova? Yeah, they're fine. So Vetra, I should actually explain her class a bit. She's like Garrus, but without a rifle. So she's garbage, basically. And Cora is a Vanguard, I guess. I mean, she has charge, she has a shotgun, she's a Vanguard. They're very interesting characters. So I should probably get a barrier. At least a little bit. Have more shields. Wait. No, I don't want 2. Just the 1. Okay. And a couple of ranks of this as well. And I think that'll do it for today. And next time we'll keep exploring this planet. It'll be a trip, guys.